Hey guys, this is Corbin from TeamCAH. I'm here with Avenger, Hydrax, and Tetsuya. We're doing a deck profile vid for Hydrax's Karakuri Psychics?
Karakuri Psychics, yeah.
Alright, so let's get the show on the road, and I'm going to pass it off to Hydrax to do the narration. We'll be asking questions. The questions from the Peanut Gallery will be from Avenger, Tetsuya, and myself. So, with that, let's begin.
Howdy, BoobTubers. Okay, so basically, I've been playing Karakuris for about 3 years now, and I felt they needed a bit of a kick, and I found a build online that I really liked the idea of Karakuri Psychic, so I built off that a little bit. It's pretty similar, but I threw in my own little twist to it, so, okay, with no further ado, let's shut me up. 3 Psychic Commanders. Obviously, the deck is pretty much based around these 3 tuners with ETEL, because it speeds the deck up tenfold. It's fantastic.
What other psychics do you run besides these guys?
It's just these, really. So it's kind of awkward calling them Karakuri Psychics when I only run 3 Psychics on it, but so much of the deck is based around it, I would feel dirty just calling them pure Karakuris.
Any ideas for any of the psychics you might want to throw in at some point?
Mindmaster, if he was legal. That's about it.
Krebins is pretty neat.
Krebins is neat, but I barely ever have a need to, like, fuse, what am I talking about? Sync for 6, unless it's Barkion. Don't get me wrong, if Goyo comes back, gonna run a Krebins.
Right.
But other than that, not really.
I miss Goyo.
Not to mention, I run 7 tuners in this deck.
Alright. I do miss Goyo, though. Like, I want Goyo to come back.
I want
so
Goyo
bad.
back so bad, it hurts. 2 Komachis.
Why not 3? Doesn't this give you another normal summon?
Yeah, but I feel like running 3 is just too... I already run 7 tuners in the deck, and it's just too much tuning compared to the amount of other monsters I run.
Okay.
Only 1 strategist, because obviously the far superior level 3 tuner is Komachi because of that extra normal summon and, like, syncing on first turn and shenanigans.
So what's the point of running him if you can run a third?
If you end up getting off a, like, Steel Shogun first turn and you have nothing really good to go into, he is perfect to go into because you get a free draw, and he has saved my ass more times than I can count. He has drawn me Heavy Storms, he has drawn me just everything. It's perfect.
We're at 3 minutes. Keep going.
1 Watchdog. Just another good tuner. 2 Merchants, you know, just...
Okay. Usually I wasn't gonna stop and ask a question because we're getting high on time. But however, why not 3 of this guy? I see decks all over online that run 3 of him.
I do not like 3 because he is a shit dead draw.
He doesn't plus you at all? He doesn't help out?
He pluses you at all, but okay, that helps me a lot when I have 5 monsters going against me. Or like a BLS. I would much rather draw like a Sazank at that point. Which I run 2 of.
2 Sazank. So a card that you barely ever see in any other Karakuri deck, you run 2 of.
It's
This
fantastic.
is personal tech, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I get around Stardust, I get around anything that says, can't be destroyed, or such and such. Sends to the graveyard. That is fantastic. I love it. The first super, or the only super out of the monsters in Karakuri, not including Musou, the only useful super, and I love him. 2 Soldier.
Seems basic.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what Soldier does. He's good.
Yeah. He is, for design-wise, though, he's probably my favorite Karakuri. Ninja. Another good level 4, because he is the primary target you want to go for if you're in the middle of the game and you have something you can destroy with him. He special summons from the graveyard and you automatically have another summon, and it's perfect.
I'm sure that's a she.
It's a robot,
Okay.
so I'm sure it's an it.
Alright, whatever.
There
Next.
can be female
Robogenitalia.
robots. There can be female robots.
2 Cyber Dragon.
Okay.
And they're called children.
I love running Cyber Dragon in the deck just because I Chimera Tech more than my opponent does, and I laugh so much. Gores, don't even need an explanation. Veiler and Deity Crow, same as Gores.
Why Crow? When two Veilers would be much more efficient.
I know, but I have a special place in my heart for DD Crow, just because of everything. Like, a lot of stuff builds off Graveyard.
Who the fuck mains that card?
DD Crow.
All right.
Salt not activate. Who the fuck bangs that?
All right. What's next?
3 E-Teleport.
That is a those are some gorgeous E-tellers.
Yeah, I want to get another ultimate.
Yeah. All right. So basically, this is what gets you your second commander, fiddlesticks, whatever. All right.
Yes.
Cool.
Now, thing about E-Tel. If you need to, when you're siding stuff out, side out 1 E-Tel and 1 commander, but it's great to have all 3 of them in dealing the first duel.
Wait, calm down.
2 MSTs, no explanation.
Yeah.
2 instant fusions.
All right. I've seen 1 online. Why 2?
I run 2 because I have built off so much with just the Cybersauruses and everything like that, that it feels irresponsible to only run 1.
Okay. Seems good enough.
Heavy Storm.
Staple.
Dark Hole Staple.
Staple.
Monsterborn Staple.
Are you sure it's a staple?
Positive. Pot of Avarice. Staple. Typically a staple. Book of Moon as my
Nice.
last spell.
No Forbidden Lands, nothing like that?
I don't run Forbidden Lance. I side them. Because even though I build so much off like my main enemy being stuff that can overpower me, I don't see it a lot.
That's so weird, because Lance is like one of the biggest cards of the format right now. And you run this card over Lance.
I always have more trouble with 1 monster than a lot. And I find it easier just to flip it in defense position and then deal with it next turn.
Okay. Now let's see your traps.
Okay, I run 11 traps. And I run angry traps.
Okay.
2 torrentials.
Quick destruction, makes sense, you know.
2 deep prisons.
Good trap. Good
Fantastic trap. 2 warnings.
Alright, where's the judgment?
No judgment.
No judgment.
I already pay
Life point burn.
too much life point burn. I already pay with the 2 instant fusions and the 2 solemn warning. If I use all of those, I'm down to 2,000 life points. If I had a judgment in here, it would completely shut down
I would kill myself.
like the use of a lot of the cards.
Have you ever suicided yourself with those cards?
Yes, just for the lulz.
Okay. Alright.
2 compulses.
Best card of the format.
Best card in the
pretty
format.
good. It's pretty good. Won't even lie.
2 mirror forces. I laughed my ass off when it came to 2, and I'm just so happy it is.
No
Yeah.
one runs this card. Everyone runs that card.
And
Starlight Road. This deck's main enemy, other than being overpowered, is mass destruction.
right.
And anything I can do to stop that, yee.
Alright. Now I'm assuming the extra deck shouldn't be that hard. What you got for extra deck stuff?
2 Cybersaurus.
Of course.
I'm so happy I can run Cybersaurus in this deck.
That makes sense for the instant.
Chimera Tech.
Judgment card.
Of course, because you mentioned that earlier with your Cyber Dragon.
Before we get onto the Synchros, let's deal with the Exceeds I run.
Okay.
Zen Mains. Now, if you ever run this deck, which, if anyone wants to build this deck, I put it on YouTube. So, you will come to points where all you draw is some of your level 3 tuners. Or the worst deck... Oh, man. The most painful hand I've ever gotten with this deck was 3 E-Teleports and 3 Psychic Commanders, and I almost quit Yu-Gi-Oh!
That's rough. That is rough.
I ended up getting out Zen Mains, though, and he saved me until I could get a Ninja, and I ended up winning that game.
Alright. And the other seed?
This will be a Steel Swarm Roach as soon as I get one, but until then, it's a Photon Pop and Lock Operative.
Pop and Lock Cooperative.
Yep.
Alright. Seems good. That's very staple Exceeds.
Yep.
How's the Synchros looking?
Okay. Well, Beast and Barkion.
A lot of Earths. makes sense.
Fantastic.
Control variant. Seems
Yes.
good.
Cataster.
Good level 5. Very stable
Great
level 5.
5. Now, one thing I will say, if you ever run Karakuris, no matter what build you do, don't run more than 2. You can run less if that's your... whatever blows your hair back. don't run more than 2. There's so many better options for stuff that you can run. Run these because they're quick to get out and their effects are good, but there are going to be situations where these guys aren't going to cut it.
Right. And then you would go into other such things like what else you have?
1 Black Rose.
Field Nuke, got it.
Nuke. 1 Stardust for the Starlight Road, or if I just end up sinking for it. Yeah. And a Scrap Dragon. One of the best level 8 synchros I have ever seen.
Makes sense.
And that is my deck.
All right. Well, that was Hydrax from TeamCAH. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the deck list. Sorry it dragged on a little bit longer than we wanted it to. But hopefully you guys enjoy. Leave us some comments if you want to, and let us know if you think we should change anything. All right, guys. Take it easy.
See you.